What's good, YouTube? This is Ultimate Avatar: The Last Airbender cartoon compilation. This is by Cas Van de Poel. You know, he does animations. You see the subscriber count. He might know ball. We can do a quick review of the channel, just so we have a little meat before we start the video. Nintendogs, Naruto, Captain America. So he do this for lots of things. Why is Maui caked up, bro? What did he do to him? Why does he look oblong? We're subscriber. I fought with it. On the low, even though he sold Maui.
I'm very scared.
We go see some more vids. All right, this is Avatar: Last Airbender cartoon compilation. Cas Van der Poel. Get you some snacks. Finishing up a plate that we had on stream. Right now, it's gonna be chicken and mac left. Make sure y'all grab yourself some snacks. Get you a drink. I'll go with my preferred. Let's get into it.
Water.
He just moaned water. He just moaned water.
Sure you wanna...
The boulder. Azula. I think it's Cas Van der Poel.
Yeah, that is him.
Hey, I mess with it. Ew. They farting it up on the boat, bro. Yeah. My dog. Yippee! Get my goat. Yo, holy chin, bro. You know he's devious by the fact he didn't turn his head, bro. The chin to the little side, the little side. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He got him literally being a square, bro, at all possible angles. Look at Aro though. That's the goat. Got him growing like a caveman. Don't ever disrespect Iro like that, boy. Oh my god. Okay, interesting characters. I don't know why Sokka's blackfacing right now. She's not Granny. Zion. Granny though? Tight. Like what, bro? That ain't locking. Peak airbending. Appa, the goat. Not the adventure music to nothing. Ah. But then you see Gyatso. Yeah. Hot take, bro. People do not understand how much of a demon Monk Gyatso was. In that scene where you see like his remains, bro, there are like 5 fire like bending troops like corpses, dog.
I think there are more.
I think there is too. I think it was just littered of like people he just and like you gotta peep game too. These are people who are pacifists, dog. If you peep any fight Aang's been in, he makes openings but doesn't take them because he's a pacifist. This is a higher ranked monk than him, and he still was putting people down, bro. I think he's up there. I think he's up there with Iroh, Paku, who was the waterbending master for Katara. I think Zhang, maybe Zhang. I think it's literally just Zhang, the firebending teacher for Aang before Zuko, and then I'm trying to remember the name of Aang's Boomy. I think he's up there with them. Yeah, I think he's up there with like the old heads that were in the White Lotus and like were hiding, that they were like in this coalition. I think Gyatso has enough power to be considered with them. You feel me?
I think if Gyatso were alive in this event, he would totally be like friend with Iroh, like
yeah,
them sitting together spitting mad wisdom.
You know, Gyatso's a little prankster too. So him and Aang got along so well. I'm telling you, tweak out. Y'all don't understand. He's actually a crash out, bro. I should have seen what happened when he found out they muzzled Opera, bro. Iconic. He's doing the tricks for the girls. This is village. It's like little girls. He's like doing tricks with the marbles, and then Katara got like jealous or something. Ooh. Speed runner. Library? No, Boomy's name though. My cabbages. Yeah, he's unironically Boomy is built like that, bro. Like he got Momo's ears just dangling back there. This is the village with that one girl, who had the flute and control the dog. 21st one. I don't know if this is when Roku intervenes. No, I'm thinking about. Why is he talking like that, bro? Look at the bags on his eyes, bro. Boobity 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 boobity. That's where they meet. The Rose. Yeah, Jet and his squad.
What was the big dude called? Wasn't it Tiny?
It's something along those lines.
Yeah, I heard huge dude called like Tiny or something.
Zuko frees him as the Blue Spirit. They meet the paraplegic and his dad. Sokka and him lock in and stop the methane gas that was leaking. Yeah, that's what that is up there. I remember, bro. I'm caught up. Yo, the monkey noises, Momo's. Bro's monkeying around for a cookie game. Back to the water tribe. Northern. Yahoo! This is where they learn from Paku. Sokka dates the moon. Aang also fuses with the spirit here. And the way Iroh presses this bit right here, bro. Y'all don't understand. I think he has like Aang and them cornered or something. But Aang turns into like, he's about to turn into like, fuse with the water spirit. And then Iroh is like, don't hurt that spirit. Because he took one of the two koi. There was like the white koi and the dark koi. I think Aang fused with the white koi. He took like the dark koi. He was like, any damage you do to that spirit, I will inflict onto you tenfold.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Like, Iroh pressed the fuck out of him, bro. He was really finna show him why he got that name Dragon of the West, bro. They ain't even know. Whole time, Paku knew him. Damn.
I think he
gets caught up in the cave. Skipping that. Got it. Zhang takes one of the fish. Or both.
I think he takes both, but no, he just kills.
Yeah. Locks in. Nah, fuck that. Fuck all that. Crashes the fuck out. Y'all don't understand, bro. Aang is a demon, so. Right? Yo, the Zuko and default spamming is insane. Comes back like nothing happened. What cool save? Those are? Yeah. Yo. Perfect face for Azula, twisted bro. Holy psychopath.
Hey!
I hate her. It's the first English in this video. Her saying hey. Well, got rid of the hair from the skies. It's got a tea shop too. Badger Moles.
3,
Not sponsored.
2,
It's actually a good movie.
1.
I want to let y'all know I have not seen this movie.
Oh,
I just lied to your face. I've never seen this movie. Yes. This is where he runs the ones with Azula on the little train joint. Going into like the wall with the smog. No? That's later then. Yo, the way they was talking to Ty Lee, bro. Azula is a bitch to her friends, dog. Like, look at that shit. That's accurate. She blackmailed her ass, bro. Don't drag her too. Better than getting dragged by her hair. This way they found the swamp benders, maybe? Yeah. Ugh.
Wow.
But yeah, swamp benders. Hey yo. The boulder is conflicted about fighting a blind child. She 1v1's Aang. I think she loses that. Ew.
Get sharper.
Zuko? Probably. Ew. Wham. So they were opposites. That's where he learns to light and bender. Yep. Zuko can't learn it. He learns how to redirect it. And Azula doesn't know how to do that. Yes, sir. Library. Just where you realize how much of a crash out Aang is. Still Zappa. Must be said, Toph is one of the greatest instigators of all fucking time.
She loves instigating shit.
Bro, runs them down. Where's Appa? We don't know what you're talking about, bro. We ain't seen your bison. It's him right there. I remember the sound of his voice and the sound of his footsteps. He put a muzzle on him. Aang is already pissed. You could have just said he's one of the people that took him, get the information. Her ass took it a step further. That's the I put a muzzle on him. When Aang figured out Appa was muzzled, bro, Avatar state immediately, bro. He goes into Avatar state, and it's like the spirit of King Von takes over. And that is 100% because of Yang Chen and Kyoshi, bro. Absolute crash outs. Now, Roku warranted crashed out when he needed to, but I think the people before him were way more crash outs. Karuk didn't do anything during his Avatar time but beat on spirits. Kyoshi split the island apart and killed that nigga accidentally. Created the Kyoshi warriors on top of that. And then Yang Chen, a literal nomad, when Aang confronts her, hey, bro, I don't want to kill Ozai, bro. You a nomad, you know what I mean, right? Her ass said, nah, smoke his ass, jit. What? You're a nomad? Like, she one of the older ones, too. And you know, like, the older ones is more deep into the principles, and she was still on killing Tommen. And I don't know if this is fan, like, made or not, but they were talking about, like, she made, like, something like sound bending. And, like, with the screams, she was able to, like, control the air around her and, like, buzz people's eardrums. Absolute crash out. Aang gets it strictly from them. Again, Toph is the greatest instigator. Them floating on air is insane. This is where they fight. She's drilling and then the sludge is coming out. They're on the train though. There is nothing in Ba Sing Se. To be fair, despite the fact he was crying about his son, he dropped one of the greatest bangers of all time. I think it's called like Leaves from the Vine or something like that. Peak. Mike almost muted. Almost so reaction. Yeah. Kangaroo, monkey, tiger. Insane. Zion. Wait, they did have that like romantic subplot with Zuko. Oh, hell no. Riley. Panthers? Yeah, I knew they had to teach her. I remember that. His jet gets captured, yeah. Brainwash the fuck out of him too. Depressed. Abba. It's funny that Toph is afraid because she's like behind. Can't say anything. He was like fighting between the two sides of him or something. I think it was like the parallel there with Zuko. Bitch. What's she going outside of metal now? Guru Patsy. He just get high off that, dog. He was weird, but he had him drinking like banana and onion juice. Underrated scene in Avatar because they were like about how great of an earthbender you are, you can't bend metal or something. She goes, breaks out of it, then hits them with the, I think she throws like rocks at him, like she knocks them out in some way, and then she's like, I'm not one of. She's like, I am the greatest earthbender there is. Toph had a knack for like instigating and being like this diva. I remember when her and fucking Katara had beef about her only using earthbending for herself. Like they'd camp out and she'd make earth tents and shit. And then Katara's like, why are you not helping the team? And she like, yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm helping me. I'm carrying my weight. No reaction to that, by the way. This is where Aang gets cooked by Azula. Yes, sir. Fucking hate her, dog. That white powering up. Yep. She pulled an Aaron, broke the anime rule number 1.
Empower your students to be more
Unsponsored.
authentic,
Is this
impactful
Grammarly? I actually use
writers with
Grammarly.
Grammarly's comprehensive AI writing
Great product,
assistance.
great brand, man.
Fucking Grammarly sponsorship.
Yo, Aang with hair was acting a fool, dog. He did not know how to control himself.
He went off the rails.
He was throwing like Project X level parties, bro. Trying to impress the HUDs. Challenging the teacher on the Fire Nation curriculum. He knew that was Sokka. Yep. He gives up his staff, lets it burn here. He doesn't want to fight anymore or something.
What's with the chain?
Oh, the animation?
That's just.
Chill, bro. He's biding his time. He was talking to everybody, bro. That's something stupid. He want to get caught. Project X level party. He was getting down too.
Him.
This is why I think his chin is indeed getting sharper. Unironically.
I told you.
His chin right now got him looking like Phineas, dog. Unironically, you take that top part off, bro. Made that joint orange right there. That's Phineas, bro. But
And then it's him.
this solidifies Aang to me as one of the greatest airbenders of all time. Because explained in Korra that they're bald to have a better connection with the wind, so they can sense when someone's attacking by like the wind pressure. Combustion Man, or what's I call him? Sparky Boom Boom Man, takes one breath before he like charges his attack. Aang with hair, by the way, just senses it and like moves Sokka out the way. One of the greatest airbenders of all time. The greatest airbender of all time. Yeah, he was a prodigy, dog. Got his tattoos at a young age too. Invented his own technique.
These are the slump.
Yes, sir. This was like the hardest scene of all time when he got out.
Slowly.
And it was like putting a pillow in there too. That shit was so crazy. Gangster. Blackface again. He was so slow, bruh. Meteorite blade. What she lost, by the way, will always piss me off.
Oh.
This Meat Canyon ass version of Iroh. What a dumbass. And then Aang parried that joint with only air by like encasing it. Top tier. She's using her earthbending. Yeah, I remember that. Straight scamming.
Yeah. Ooh.
She's a jug and finesse.
Oh, they cheated. They cheated.
Great animation too.
Why did it change so much?
It's Bloodbender. Thanks to Katara. Katara comes willingly, right? Like to learn with her in the
Then she goes willingly, then gets disgusted.
When she realizes, yeah. Bit. Hey. She just dissed her in sign language. Didn't want to fight. I really want to know what pops up on the screen, but I low-key don't.
Hey, don't stress yourself out thinking about all this stuff. You
Yeah.
know, thinking about this too much might
remember.
drive you crazy.
He was hallucinating.
You just gotta give it one of the old,
No! Hey! Oh, nice going, Jackie Chan! What are you even doing?
Appa calling him Jackie Chan is funny as fuck, bro.
I don't hear audio, so I'm just like...
Chip boy!
Hey, I'm trying to help the kid out. I don't see you doing anything
I'm just along
besides
for the ride.
dicking around and buying your Dragon
Dicking
Ball Z
around?
figurines off
Dragon
eBay.
Ball
You
figures
fat,
off
brown,
eBay?
dirtbag cow!
Chill, bro.
Brown! That's it!
It's funny as fuck. He just called Appa a fat, brown, dirtbag cow. This nigga Appa replies, Brown? That's it! What in the racism, my... Hey. Bro, I thought he had 6 on. Oh, he's using his other feet to stand on. 4 sword style. Ooh. Oh, is that when they were like planning their strategy?
Yeah! Yay!
Get the mechanical staff from the other air nomads as a gift. Going for the war. Hey. Hey. Top tier bender. I'm not sponsored, by the way. We do not support this brand.
That goblin or whatever the fuck that thing is, it's gonna go DMCA lockdown.
Block. Boy got hops. No one there. But a Yep. Light. Yep. I think he redirected it. Yeah. Well, I roll slow. Trying for it, Tom. They lose on 90 Eclipse when 5 minutes are weekend. Sorry, boom, boom. They go to the Aztec place. We like honor the sun for the dragon dance. Hey, he was hitting that stuff. Strong action. What? I like how the helmet doesn't fit.
Head is just Sokka's head, but rotating.
That. Ali did have a crush on Sokka. That's why they call Sokka the backbender, bro. Way too many women actually like Sokka. I think so. Random tangent, bro. Sokka was way too much of like a misogynist to have that many women like him, bro. He had the Water Tribe girl who became the Moon. He had Suki, who didn't like him at first but grew to like him.
That's because he changed.
That's why Suki liked him. Ty Lee just liked bro from the rip, bro. For no reason at all. This nigga had a woman from every nation, bro. Just because he's Sokka, bro. Insane work. Great character development, bro. She just spin dash. Cut the rope. Come on, bro. You're a firebender. Is she? I remember her making weapons. I don't think she's a firebender. Yeah, she was on BT, bro. Press this man. It started raining too. He's like the dude. He's like the dude who used to work with the army, and he was the exact dude who killed her mom. And then she like wanted to get revenge on him, and then like it was raining too, so she like stopped all like the water.
I think I remember seeing that now.
She pressed the fuck at him too. She was like, you were looking for like you were trying to make sure there were no waterbenders left. Well, look at this, and then like stopped all the fucking rain, turned them into like blades and shit, to the point where Zuko dumbass was like, "Yo, chill, bro, you taking this too far." Hey, his chin's not that sharp here.
At that point, he was a decrepit old man too, right?
Yeah, literally, dog. He have no memory. He didn't even remember it. That's how bad it was, bro. And she was still willing to like kill, bro. This is the fake play.
I remember this, like bastardized.
Yeah. Great value. Yeah, I think that triangle is supposed to be Zuko because of his chin. What is this SpongeBob animation?
That's what I'm saying. It keeps changing. The animation's not keeps changing.
Lion Turtle?
I believe it's changed over
Not
to
his butt. Oh! He teaches them the energy bending. Starts tweaking out, so his comment is upon him. Avatar State Aang, greatest threats to society. Not even gonna lie. Anytime he activated at like his Avatar State, dog, the feats he did proceeding were like legendary, bro. So he like talks to him. Kill. Yep. I keep telling him to kill him.
Hello.
Sokka's teacher, Paku, Bumi, Zhang, and then Iroh. Yeah. Telling you, bro. Yatso would have made them a nice number of 6. Bro. Nice even number. I be thinking he crushed him every time he do that. Ooh. Yeah, he did touch him to like have him learn it. Comment. Inflatable muscles in that suit, bro. Now he actually was mad muscular. Caught by the second bird is insane. Yes, sir. I'm so mad he loses the sword here, bro. She's going insane. Picking up her hair. Seeing her mom in the mirror and stuff. Yes, sir. Nickelodeon on. Tells Momo to leave. Boom. He like aims perfectly too to like hit a particular spot on the balloon, I remember. To be fair, his fireman is amped too by the comment. He did do that shit. He looks so distressed, dog. That's the 1v1. Starts cooking her and shit. Oh, hold on, we back lock. Weave. Parry. Weave. Switch.
There have been students from
The
Very
right
various.
one is
sponsored,
getting
by the way.
good.
Very unsponsored. I mean, Harry. Weave. Yeah. She went for Katara there. He jumped in front of her prerequisite. Put him out of condition and then Katara took it. After they won, he stayed in there, starts tweaking out. You can't escape forever. He was like beating on it. He was like calling him a little boy and shit. And then hit him in the spot and hit the avatar state. Hey. Yeah, you don't want this anymore.
Fire effects are really fucking cool.
Cooked them too. How many is that? 1, 2, 3,
That's
4,
5.
5. Yeah, because he did like the Nine Tails type of thing. I only could think of Naruto when he did that with the fire. And then the water he took, he condensed, which like violates physics. He took like this huge amount of water, fucking condensed it. I guess since like technically speaking, since it's bending, there is a force keeping it streamlined. But that has to be such a high amount of force. And was like shooting like he vaporized like a mountain, turned into like a machine gun or something. And like just started like shooting like mini pebbles and he was like going crazy, bro. This is what happens when you give a prodigy the avatar abilities. Started running, bro. He was on feet, bro. Aang was on timing, bro. Cooked him. Bang. You know that way. Risky, by the way, because doing that made himself susceptible to Ozai. So in the actual show, here he first made it like he wasn't gonna attack Ozai. Ozai tried to sneak him. Since then, not only with his airbending abilities, but seismic sense, put the little earth thing up on his like hands, and then like the camera panned around while he was like pushing him down. Then when he does it, Ozai's winning because Aang is conflicted about this entire fight. So you see like the red like overtake the blue for a little, but then Aang is like, I need to do this. This is the path only I can take as the last airbender. If I compromise here and become a killer, no more airbenders exist. If I'm the last one and I violate our principles, you feel me? That's it.
I just
Then
went
he
to
went
check
to
my
class.
watch again.
Huh?
I just went to check my watch again.
No watch on. Made bro essentially a paraplegic in this verse, bro. Turn him to a civilian. I can't wait to see what that movie looks like, dog. That movie gotta be heat. Seeing some prime Aang. Pointy ass chin. Had to do it one more time. Corny ass young boo. I could just seeing like him and Katara, just like looking off, yeah. He said, "Who's Tenzin's mom?" Yeah, I have no idea how dumb of a question that was. I like how he has
I
like
just
the
noticed the fucking
theme in the
thumbnail.
back.
Oh my God.
Keep the theme in the back. Well, that was Ultimate Avatar: The Last Airbender cartoon compilation by Kasvandapool, vampire, apparently, judging off the PFP. But that's it for me. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. Peace.